I wondered if anyone was going to say anything. Because part of that man's leg is missing. Welcome, I'm Bobby Ditto, and here's the video. So, I had this idea where instead of doing like a traditional sketchbook tour, why not do a digital one? Because the way that I sort my digital art is kind of like sketchbooks. I mean, no, it legitimately is sketchbooks. So yeah, I'm not really entirely sure what this video will look like other than just going through one of these folders, which I label sketchbooks because I don't want to have to look through a bajillion different pictures to find the illustration I'm looking for. So I put them in folders and I name them sketchbooks so that I can easily remember, oh yes, this one's in that sketchbook. Without anything else, I guess let's just get into it and let's start with number one. These are going to be older, from like 2022, maybe 2023, and these ones are more out of order than the rest of them. Let's just start here real quick. This was literally the first thing that I made with my tablet, and I have no idea when it's from. I didn't date this, so that's beautiful, isn't it? But let's start at the very top, even though these are going to be completely out of order. So this was in August of 2022. I've actually been wanting to redraw this piece lately, but I don't know if I will or not. This is so terrible. Like, his face. Oh my goodness. This one's also from August. This one's also from August 2022, which I actually still refer back to these sketches whenever I'm drawing Becky, which is weird because they're so old, but I refer back to this specific image just because I still think it's cute. I think there are a lot of issues with it, but I still think it's quite cute. And I really like how her hair turned out. The dates are so confusing. This is old. All of these are old. And it's just like, ugh, looking at them. Like, Sasha's hair color is wrong. It's just not a good drawing. It's not a good sketch. It's, ugh, yuck. Oh, this was for a video or for a TikTok or something. But basically, I've been wanting to redo this as well. Like, I don't know, should I? I'm sure most of you guys have seen that trend, right? This is just a very floaty, weird sketch. Oh my goodness. That was 2022? Oh my gosh. I did this collab with my best friend. Shout out to Yobi Arts. And we did a collab where we did Monster High designs for Inktober. And this was my draft for Kara's design if she was in the Monster High universe. Well, specifically if she was in the Monster High Gen 1 universe. This is also a piece like I think about sometimes and I'm like, man, should I like redraw that? Because it's just old. I mean, it doesn't, like, it kind of looks like my style, but it also like doesn't. Like, look at that face. What is that? And this is also not really Kara's body type, but it's a good effort, I guess. Oh my gosh. This was my favorite piece for so long. It's Sasha, and she's, you know, just like cheering and, you know, being very happy about life. And I still think it's quite cute, but I remember just being so proud of it. Ah, yes. This is just a bunch of little sketches where I was really just trying to get used to the tablet and just a bunch of little cheapy sketches. I actually own this raincoat, although there's black paint all over it. But yeah, it's cute and I really like it, so I drew Sean in it before catastrophe struck. So this was a piece I did for my Christmas profile picture. I like to try to change it sometimes for the seasons. I should definitely make one for Christmas for this year. I just feel like it's a fun thing to do, to change your profile picture, but this one's really old, and so I should definitely update it. This is just bad. I hated it when I made it, and I hate it now. This one's still kind of cute, but I don't love it. I definitely don't love it. This was before I knew how to stylize Sean's scars, so he actually just doesn't have them. Oh my goodness. So this is something I made that I thought was, like, this is something that made me a little bit mad at the algorithm when I posted it, because I spent like so long on it, and it just felt like nobody saw it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it, you know? Like, I like what it's trying to convey. I think it could definitely be a lot better. Okay, now this piece I actually still quite like. I really just remember loving making this piece, and that's probably why I like it so much, is I just remember loving, like, the process of it. And these lights, look at this. I went all up through here, and I tried to do the reflex of all of these lights. And I thought that that was one of the most fun things about this piece, was the lights. So now you guys know that there's little tiny details here that I absolutely loved doing. The fire here is kind of lazy, but but I still like it. And another thing is I tried to put fire in her eyes, like the reflection. There's things I like about this, there's things I don't. I still quite like the feeling that it gives me. This is one that a lot of my family members really liked. Like, I don't know why, but like so many of my family members ended up seeing this piece. And these are characters that I've been drawing very often on my Instagram lately. Little shameless plug to that. And they've grown a lot since this. And I really want to draw this this coming winter, because I think about this piece a lot, because a lot of people like told me that they liked it, a lot of my family members, and they just thought that it was adorable, and I think that it's adorable. And so it was really nice at the time to get like that kind of like support. But it's also so funny to me looking at this, because like it's so simple. Like the shading is just cell shading, and there's like no textures going on or anything. Like, it's just crazy how simple it all is, especially compared to this, where these were around the same time. Like, they were the exact same time, but I spent so long on this, and then this is just so simple. Okay, now this one, I think this feels very infamous to me, but I like, this was a very big turning point in my art, I feel like, is I was really trying to do rendering, I was trying to do color in the lips, I was trying to do makeup, I was trying to do textures, and this is when I was really starting that. So this piece I actually redrew last year. I will put it up on the screen right now for you. Like, this piece for me is just very sentimental because it's really when I started to grow in digital art, with textures and rendering and everything. Now, this one was very strange to do. Like, I don't know why I painted it like this. I just kind of felt like it. It was very experimental, and I honestly didn't know how I felt about it then, but looking at it now, like, I like it. Okay, this is one that's just bad. This is just bad. The only part about this that I like are her boots. That's it. This is okay, the rest of it's terrible, and I never want to see it again. This one's kind of the same story, it's terrible, and I never want to see it again. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was just having some bad art days, huh? This is just not good. Okay, this one's kind of funny, actually. This one's a little bit funny. As you can see, he looks very noodly. It looks like a very cartoonish look, and I know what's coming right after this because I did an anatomy study, because I was like, that's not what I want this character to look like. And I sometimes sketch this character traditionally, but I don't really have a use for them in my story right now, so they're just kind of chilling. But their name is Dex, and they're ripped. Oh man. Sometimes I think about this piece and I just remember specifically how wonky the eyes are. This was something I did just for me, just for fun. I mean, all art I do just for fun, but this one didn't really have a purpose other than I felt like I wanted, like, I did it for my childhood self, really, as I was just trying to draw something, but I won't let you guys know what. Now, this is also Emily and Lance, which is the hot cocoa couple. And it's actually so funny because my family members really liked the hot chocolate one and they did not like this one. Some of them, like the ones that saw it, thought that it was really weird, and they said that it looked like she was holding a weapon, which is actually just snow falling. And it's honestly just kind of funny to me, like thinking about how they liked the hot chocolate one, like, but this was weird to a lot of people. So I was kind of obsessed with drawing Emily and Lance and Chase. They all have a little bit more fleshed out designs now, but this was just for fun because I wanted to do Sanrio characters, and I thought like which ones would fit these characters the most at the time. It's a cute idea. Okay, now this is something that after I posted it, a couple days after, I wondered if anyone was going to say anything. because part of that man's leg is missing. This was Inktober day 3. I guess we skipped day 2. Where is it? I know that I did it. This was me trying to figure out a way to stylize Sean's scars. It wasn't going well. It looks bad. I'm glad I finally figured it out. Now this one's still pinned on my Instagram. This one was just for storytelling, and I still like it. This was Inktober day 5, and we're still in 2022. This was inspired by that one scene in Fairy Tale where Natsu has like the come on, you know. If you've seen the show, then you know. But yeah, again, I was trying to play around with different textures, doing a more painterly style, I guess. This was Inktober day 11, which I never finished. I don't think I posted this anywhere because I just never finished it. This is based off of a statue. I think it's in Ohio, but I wanted to draw something inspired by that. This is also one I never finished and never posted. I do actually really want to finish this sketch, so if you guys want to see that in a video where I go like through the process of it, then definitely let me know, because I'll record that if you guys want to see it. Otherwise, I'll probably just like redraw it and actually finish it and post it on Instagram. So this is a drawing of Emily. This was Inktober day 19. I actually still quite like this one. I would love to redo this because I have her design fleshed out better, I have her colors better known, and I'm a lot better at rendering, and I hope drawing as well. I think so. This one I redrew. I know I've been talking about redrawing pieces a lot in this video. I'm so sorry. But this one I did actually redraw recently, put it up on the screen. It was definitely a different kind of vibe that I went for, and I'm not sure if I like how I drew it. I do like it better than whatever this is. This is Inktober day 22. So here we have Emily. I think she looks the best in this sketch. We have Tashi, and we have Kara. I mainly did this because I wanted to figure out the height difference in all of them. Tashi canonically is the tallest, and Kara's the shortest, and Emily's just kind of like an average height. So this is day 24 of Inktober. The colors are really and it's just not a great sketch, but I like it as a concept, I think. Now this is one of my most dreadful pieces, I think. This one makes me upset because I forgot Nikki's glasses. He has glasses. I need to do a redesign of him at some point, or really flesh out his design rather, because I thought that I knew it and I thought that it was going to stay how it was, but I actually am not entirely happy with it. And so I need to go through some things and figure out his actual design. I like Kara's face. And this is very stylized. The pants are a choice. I was trying to do textures, but also just cell shading. The lightning looks really, really oddly rendered compared to the rest of the piece. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here she is. This piece was so special to me. Obviously, I think there's a lot of issues with it. It's still a cute sketch. Like, it's cute as a sketch. I don't think that this is a full illustration now, but at the time I was really, really proud of this, and I just want you guys to see these little socks and like the lighting that goes up here. Like, this was very new for me to do this kind of lighting. I think I could have pushed it further, but like I didn't know how to at the time. And here we have a little game poster. We have Corpse Husband. In case you guys didn't know, that's what this is. If any of you even saw that post, I would think not, but in case you did, that's Corpse. And here's another Corpse-inspired poster, Follow the Dragon's Path. The Dragon's Path is a fictional game in my novel. Okay, here's another one of my absolute favorites of the time. This was day 29, October 29th, 2022, when I made this. Like, a lot of these ones that have a very painterly style, or attempt painterly style, I know I did that day because I was just like, okay, I'm gonna chill, and I paint. Like, the sketches, I did those in bulk, and I did, like, a couple, but the painterly ones, that was when I was just feeling, like, very inspired, and I would sit down and do it, rather than trying to get it done for Inktober, where I would do sketches. This is inspired by a song by Bastille, but it's inspired by the song called Icarus, and it's my character Ariana, and she's having like a vision, and this is one I definitely want to redraw because I have her design more fleshed out, because she's actually missing a few things. So this was in December of 2022, and this was going into 2023. At the time, I really liked this sketch. I really liked how it turned out. I just remember drawing this listening to really kind of angry and sad music. So this is another one that I redrew. It's weird to look at this now because I'm just thinking about the redraw. It's weird to look at this because it's... What is that? Why is her hairline like so far up? I thought that this was like the best part when I drew that. I still think it is probably the best part of this. Again, I don't think that this is a full illustration. I mean, look at this background. This is one that, oh, we're back in time, by the way. This was still 2022. This was still 2022. This is one that I also redrew, but I actually like this one better. This is also 2022. I was kind of in like a Lucy craze. So this was something that I made. This was me trying to flesh out Nikki's design, which now I need to redo. This was also one of the first digital pieces I actually made. This one's just a terrible sketch. This was me pretending like I could design stickers. This was something that I put on a card for a Halloween party. So it's Tashi dressed up like Yuna Gasai. I got the colors a little bit off, but it's a cute sketch, I think. This was another one of Tashi. I think this is 2023. I could be wrong. And that actually brings us to the end of the video. That was all of the drawings in my first digital sketchbook. I think those were mostly from 2022. Some of them might have been from 2023. I was really bad at dating stuff at the start. So yeah, if you did enjoy, like, be sure to leave a like. It would be better if you left a comment, let me know. And also, like, let me know what kind of videos you want to see. If you want to see this again, because I have a couple other files that I could go through. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!